Another one. Bang! Yeah. He's walking their robot. Oh, bang! What? Oh, this is great. Oh, no, no! Bang! Ah! Die! How many is that? Four. Up! Up! Oh, God. Bang, bang! Yeah. Bang! Oh. Morning guys, it's Marty Smurf here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you some gameplay of one of the new DLC melee weapons in Black Ops 3 called the Enforcer. It's one of 5 DLC weapons that dropped a few days ago, and if you saw my earlier video you'll see that I was able to get my hands on the DBSR-50, which is a remake of Black Ops 2's DSR-50 sniper rifle. Now the Enforcer isn't a remake of any weapon we've had in any Call of Duty game, but then again, I don't think any Call of Duty game has gone as all out with its melee weapons as Black Ops 3 has, but although the Enforcer isn't a remake of any weapon, I believe it's meant to be an updated version of an old school police weapon called the Truncheon, which is pretty much a wooden club that looked like a small baseball bat that cops used to beat people up with before the police baton became a thing. Yeah, this melee weapon is just a different take on the typical truncheon concept that's been majorly updated to fit in with the futuristic design of Black Ops 3's weapons. Now, the Enforcer looks to be made up of several panels that make up the main face of the weapon, and they're connected to some sort of central rod that can kind of be described to look like a spinal column, and obviously it's electrified, which is a pretty cool aspect to have in a weapon. Now I think this weapon looks pretty darn cool on its own, just with the way the panels kind of twist at random and just how the electricity flows around it. I don't know what the Enforcer looks like with different camos, but I know I'll definitely be grinding for dark matter with it after I finish the Banshee and the DBSR. But yeah, again, the weapon itself just looks cool. Even when you prompt your character to do their little flipping action thing they do with melee weapons. This one being a kind of wave with the left hand, sort of taunting people with it. I think the baseball bat or the MVP was in a way the same with its gesture, but yeah, all in all, it looks pretty awesome. What I like most about it, however, is the sound it makes when it hits somebody. It's just funny as hell, and it feels good. Maybe that's why cops loved hitting people back in the days. Yeah, they don't know what they're missing out on nowadays, though, seeing as they just like shooting people. But anyway, yeah, it's fun to use in games, and when you hit people, the sound it makes is kind of a mixture between the MVP Twat and Prophet's Tempest electrical gun electricity thing. And it's also cool how whoever gets hit by the Enforcer gets electrified as they fall. But they don't spaz like people who've been shot with tasers do, which is kind of a bummer. They would have made this weapon even better. But yeah, this video is just to show some gameplay of the Enforcer. I really like it. I think it's up there with my few favourite melee weapons, the others being the Wrench, the Iron Gym, and the Slash and Burn Axe. I don't know, I just like how it's made, and I like the things it does, not only just when killing people with it, but also those little twisting aspects and electricity and stuff. So yeah, I think it's by far one of the better melee weapons in the entire game. I've played a bit with the other new DLC melee weapon. I can't remember what it's called. It's the kind of jawbone stabby looking thing, but yeah, I think I prefer the Enforcer over it. So it's definitely, well, in my opinion, the better melee weapon of the DLC drop. I hope to get the rest of the new weapons sometime in the near future so that I can bring some gameplay of them to you guys, but until then I think that's all for today's video. If you liked it or found it interesting, then please hit the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I'm nearly at 50 subs, which is, I think is pretty cool, and I'm happy about that. I'm trying to get to 100, so I'm about halfway there, which is, it's awesome. If you want, you can check out my other videos like this. I'll leave links in the description. Also follow me on Twitter. I'll leave that link in the description too. But yeah, until my next video, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Morning!